What's up, everybody? It's your boy Melv here in our trailer reaction review. And to me, today, we're going to react and talk about my thoughts on the 1973 trailer of The Exorcist. Released back in December of 1973. Oh, shit. A day after Christmas. Damn. Wait. Okay, now I get it. It's actually pretty damn dark. I didn't even notice it was released a day after Christmas, and like, ho ho ho! Time to get possessed. Damn. I did not know that. Jesus. But yeah, tell you the truth, I seen the movie and it didn't scare me. But it did scare my mother though. I'm not joking. She seen this movie when it first came out in 1973, and you wanna know how old she was? She was 15. She came from a religious family. I think she dragged her cousin. I thought it was actually her cousin who dragged her, and they were living in New York, in New York City at the, they have different around the Bronx. I don't know where the Perkins live. And she couldn't sleep for a week or 3 months. It's like, oh, it's like that's the only horror film that scared the shit out of you, man. I got like a bring that teaser about that. It's actually pretty funny to me. I seen the movie. I know about the history of it. Some of the circumstances and craziness that happened there, including some injuries, some sets caught on fire a bunch of times, except for one certain set. They caught a mob trying to attack Linda Blair, calling her the Antichrist. Well, the kid who played the old man hardly got attacked. Who played the Antichrist? Jesus. But yeah, this film is based on an actual event that actually happened in St. Louis, which I think I recall an episode from Ghost Adventures. They actually visited the actual house where the exorcism took place. Jesus, I thought it was just a movie that's actually based on truth. Damn. But yeah, before we begin, did you subscribe? Did you hit the bell? If so, do you believe in evil? Do you believe in good? If so, would you stop playing? Oh, damn. Gee, in the Conjuring? Exactly. Shall we? Also,
to a little girl in this street. And the man, as we say,
Halloween special, which I did not know. So, yeah, heard of the Exorcist. Yes, of course, you go, pause this. Those who have, seizures, look away if you don't get seizures. There's a lot of flashing light here, so warn you, beware. Wow. This is the trailer? It is flashing black and white, showing faces, the demon, Reagan, the priest. What the? Okay, this knife's now giving me a headache. Whoopie doo. You done? Nope. Where are we? Psycho now? Wow. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Keep going. Oh boy. We're done? Keep going. Nope. Zilch. Nada. Peekaboo. 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 What the? What, is this the actual trailer? Damn, this is just flashing light. Could that be it? That people... The Exorcist. Damn! Those lights though. Whew. I already have a headache from 2 days. No, that light? Damn. Was this the trailer? Damn. No wonder people fainted. With those lights? You have a seizure attack when you saw that trailer. And I thought the Porygon one was the worst one. No, wait, it is. Never mind. But yeah. Copyrighted 1973. Wait. No, that's a 9 in the end, so... Yeah. I think 69, I believe? I don't know. Excuse me, but yeah. To tell you the truth, I seen the movie and I find it interesting. And also, there was some controversy. Why was the Exorcist... There were like a lot of questions like, why was the Exorcist banned? Why was it so scary? Which Exorcist is the scariest? And the weirdest one is it's safe to watch The Exorcist. And there is a hype print says parents need to know The Exorcist is a mature horror film not aimed at or paced for kids. No rock music soundtracks or look-alike killer is behind you to scare you. Let's see. What you got? Religion? Possession? Head turning? Oh boy. Let's just say it'll make the toughest kid go to church. Okay. And here's another one, like, why was it banned? The film was cited by the church as unsuitable for wide audience. In fact, the Cardinals in Boston loathed the film and wanted to ban it. According to Entertainment Weekly, Farrow shared the details about people's hatred for the film. Really? Cardinals in Boston, huh? But they do believe in evil, and yet they want to ban this film because they're like, oh, evil doesn't exist. This has to be. If you remember my review on the Pope's Exorcist about this certain this I don't know, bishop, the one who's like who doesn't believe in demons and everything. You know which one? The American one. Put two and two together about these guys over this. There's something about skeptics I don't like. They give me one hell of a headache. If they keep barking about acting proof, okay, let's go to an abandoned asylum and knock the door. Let's see one of us lasts. If I find you in a fetal position with a need of new pants, well, I'm gonna say I told you fucking so. But yeah, I've seen the movie, but I know there's two. The second one and the third. And I never got to see it. I might watch it, maybe see how it goes, and watch the trailer as well. I also read the reviews about this, and this film earned a box office of $428.2 million. That's like closely. I'm trying to playing virtual roulette here. It's like closely 700 million today. Well, that's a good amount of money, and holds 84% on Rotten Tomatoes. So yeah. I want to know something here. Let me see. This headache. Sorry, guys. You know one of those videos on YouTube that show like bullying that? Oh boy. I had one. I'm starting to lose my temper and it started to increase my headache. I have a short fuse. I have zero tolerance with bullying. One, I was bullied and I was 6'4", 6'3" at the time. I was a pretty tall guy, yet they think I don't do shit. Remember the old saying, you poke the grizzly bear, you get the claws? I think, to me, I'm more like the other bear. You know, the big-ass bear, taller than a grizzly bear? The ones that can actually kill you, like, in pieces. I'm like that bear. You poke the bear, you get the claws. And that's what happened. Oh boy, really? A theatrical? Oh, I didn't know. There's actually two versions of theatrical cut and the director's cut ending. Okay, I didn't know about that. It says here at the end of 2000 re-release, when Chris gives Kara's medallion to Dyer, Dyer turns it and suggests that she keeps it. After she and Reagan drive away, Dyer pauses at the top of the stones. Hold up. Oh boy. Steps before walking away and coming across Kinderman, who nearly missed Chris and Reagan's departure. Kinderman and Dyer began to develop a friendship. Wow. Mm-hmm. Let's get to the juicy part. Let's see. Jesus. Where is it? I want to read about the. You know which one, the juicy part. You know. The reputation and the release. Okay. It says here Warner Brothers scheduled The Exorcist to be released a day after Christmas, but of course it had been scheduled for an early release, but it was postponed due to post-production delays. Frank was angry about this, believing that it would hurt the film commercially. He had wanted to release before the holiday or on it. It says here Warner wanted to avoid any controversy. Oh yeah, I guessed it because remember it's the day after Christmas and the film about demonic possessions on a major religious holiday. Crowworth conversely believes the studio chose Christmas to stoke controversy around the film. Frederick supposedly has seen what Paramount had done to make The Godfather a runaway success after its own troubled production. Okay, with The Godfather, you had the guy who played, the hitman, the big guy, I forgot his name, who gets garroted. He's actually a member of the Torgata mob family. So yeah, and they actually hired him as a member of the cast. So I think they made good on that because Ford Coppola knows the one of the five families, including the Arthur. What do you expect he did his research for his novel? You can't make it up. If you want to get swimming with the fishes, hell no. But continue with The Exorcist. Post-holiday release serves to help The Exorcist sell tickets as moviegoers had time off. It is the second all-time highest grossing Christmas week release after 97's Titanic. It also outgrossed The Godfather. Not bad. The Exorcist first run lasted 105 weeks and just over 2 years. It had a re-release in 70mm in its original, 1.751 aspect ratio. A longer cut, the version you never seen, later relabeled the extended director's cut, was re-released theatrically in 2000. Editions have changed. Where is the... here it is. The audience reaction. Where's the one? Religious response is what I'm looking for. Where's the one with the Pope? I forgot the name. Who's the Pope at? Okay, controversial ratings. Oh boy. One thing I like is these people just start barking everything about controversial. They started doing slasher films. I think the one that was the keg was Silent Night, Deadly Night, or yeah, I think it was that one because some Karen son was watching TV and saw Santa, and it turned out to be the horror film, and she blames the studio for making a horror film. Bitch, you let your kid watch some commercials and that appeared. Don't blame Hollywood, blame yourself for parenting. And oh boy, these idiots start to blame the movie, but not themselves because they let their kids watch TV. And this was before video games and cell phones and tablets and computers, etc. Well, computers were in their infancy, so yeah. I don't want to go a rant because I might have a worse headache right now. But continuing, as for these, let's see. Kale nevertheless described The Exorcist as the biggest recruiting poster. Wait, what? I want to start to begin because something popped. Okay. One of the best things that could happen if the Pope denounces it, Frederick said, the crucifix scene and others involve material sacrilege to Catholics. Excuse me. You know what's funny? Remember I said about my mother? Yeah. You see, we Puerto Ricans are very religious because we don't, the Spanish. I don't want to talk about that mess, but I kind of find it funny that this is the one film it scared her the most. And she was living in New York at the time with her cousins because she was finishing her studies there. And she instead of being a nurse, she still is. She actually retired early due to her condition. She had hip transplant, hip surgery at a young age in her 20s and had her retired in her early 20s. So, yeah. Jesus. And you think it's easy? Oh, no, it's painful as shit. And she still helps the family as a nurse. Literally. She's the one nurse. You better listen. If you don't want to go out the cuckoo's nest. But yeah, I think she didn't sleep for, I think, weeks or months. Because, well, remember, this is this was before, behind the scenes, before the making of, before how this all done. People actually believe this. And for people who are religious, you know how many people fainted? And that brings more publicity. People watching the movie, more curiosity. To me, I'm from a Catholic family. I seen this. I actually have the film and the Omen. Nothing. Because I know it's a movie, they take a bit of religion, and it's actually based on a famous case of a boy who was possessed in St. Louis based on this movie. We call him John Doe because we don't know who his actual name is. To save, some stalkers try to ask him questions. Because, hey, that's unhealthy. You're about to ruin a kid's life from getting possessed by a demon. Oh, boy. And what is the movie based? Let's see. Reagan and Rand played with a Ouija board. No shit. What happened to the actual boy? Played with a Ouija board. I forget. I know Ouija boards might be interesting, for high school parties back in the days. Because, hey, let me tell you something. When I was in college, I think it was during my associate's degree, when Kmart was still around, before they closed, me and my friends bought a Ouija board. Correction, I had to pay with my own pocket since I was like the rich guy. Correction, I save money. I ain't rich. I know how to save. And the Ouija was like $20 in Kmart. And here, you know the funny part? We didn't even use it. We just opened it and look at it, but we didn't use it. And I told one of my friends, why the fuck did you make me pay it? I guess one of my friends actually still has it. And I told him, do not fucking open if you want to live. I don't know. And funny part, his mother's religious as well. My parents are religious as well. My other friends are religious as well. But he is the sorry one who has to hold it. And I'm glad. I don't know why she never found that. And he told me his cousin opened it and used it dude, please tell me he didn't. Please. He's playing with a loaded gun, and guess who's getting the bullets? You. To me, I would just bound it in holy water, mixed with wax, with a rosary tied on with tape, and bury it somewhere that no one's gonna find it. Blessed by a holy fire. Done. And I'm the smart one. I do believe in the afterlife, spirits, ghosts. I used to do paranormal investigations back when I was in high school with my friends. Well, because, hey, better than what? You doing drugs and that? I ain't one of those idiots. Anywho, it's a lesson. Don't use a Ouija board if you want to end up possessed. And people say, oh, it's not real. Let me tell you, you little shit. You see more possessions in the Latin American countries and Asia than you see in the U.S. Because they believe in more of the spiritual world than some skeptic moron who has proof. Okay, give him a Ouija board. Let's see how long he can last. He gets to get attacked. Okay, let's practice until you say you're right. You've done okay. Let the demon choke the hell out of this bitch. But yeah, continue with this. It says here the United States Conference of Catholic Bishops Office for Film and Broadcasting's Catholic Film Newsletter rated the film A14, suitable for adults only with reservations, and gave it a general negative review that faulted the film, suggesting exorcisms were common and possibly encouraged belief in the occult of Satanism. This is back then, people. Yeah, and they're still trying to hush it up. Ugh. And I thought politics were being worse. No, wait, they are. Individual priests familiar with the theology were also critical. One who, like Carras, was a Jesuit and psychiatrist at Georgetown, said that while he believed in the devil, there is no shred of evidence from the Bible that he can possess an individual. Was the Loyola, a Chicago professor who has written a book about the devil, told New York Times that Carras and Murren were incompetent, that they departed from the ritual in the most stupid and reckless manner. He said they tried to fight the demon hand to hand instead of relying on the power of God. Eugene Kennedy, another lawyer, priest, and psychologist, described the film's view of battling God and evil as immature. Being a Christian and mature person means coming to terms with our own capacity for evil, not projecting it on the outside force that possesses us. Some non-Catholic were critical. Surely it is a religious people who should be most offended by the movie, wrote Cale. Incredulous that Georgetown and several priests facilitate the production. Others laugh it off as garbage, but as American Catholics willing to see their faith turn into a horror show, are they willing to accept anything as long as their church comes out in the light of good? Aren't those who accept this picture getting their heads screwed on backwards? Is that a reference for Reagan's, clockwise head turning? Oh boy. As for controversial ratings, the Motion Picture America rated board established several years, replaced the production code. It had already been criticized for its censorships. Almost a third of the film submitted been recut to avoid an X rating, bearing admission to minors, since many theaters did not show those films and newspapers did not run ads for them. The X rating greatly limited a non-pornographic film's commercial prospect. Good grief. Oh boy. In the UK, it's not safe either. When it was released in London in 1974, it drew protests around Britain from Nationwide Festival of Lights, a Christian public action group. Local clergy, and concerned citizens handed out leaflets to those queuing for the film, offering spiritual support afterwards. A letter-writing campaign to local councils by the NFL led many to screen The Exorcist before permitting it to show. It was thus banned in some areas such as Durhamborough and Ceredigion in Wales. The Exorcist was available on home video in 1981 in the UK. After the passage of the Video Recording Act of 1984, it submitted to the British Board of Classifications for a home video certification. The majority voted to grant it, but director James Furman vetoed them, believe it even proposed 18 certificate that the film notoriously would lead underage viewers to seek out. As a result, all copies of The Exorcist were withdrawn in the UK in 1988. Following a successful 1998 theatrical release, the film was submitted for home video release again. It was passed uncut with the 18 certificate, significantly relaxation of the censorship rules for home video in UK in 2021. Channel 4 showed The Exorcist on UK broadcast television for the first time. If I recall, they dubbed this Video Nasties in the UK. They even straight banned the Evil Dead as well. And I think they arrested Sam Raimi for this, for the crime, which affected it and caused them to make some few changes for the Evil Dead 2, which was the result. Oh boy, these people don't have any imagination or humor. And I thought the Karens were worse. No, wait, they're way worse. There's a bunch of batshit crazy women who don't know have a life, who are just batshit crazy, who need to get a life or shut the hell up. Including the religious fanatics, they're another one, and the skeptics, because hey, you got a bunch of idiots in one pot. That pot should be lit up on fire and cooked alive. There we're gonna be happy and relaxed, and without any boomers or bummers ruin the fun. What else here? Oh, we also have one from Stephen King, which he calls The Exorcist a social horror film, if there ever was one, in his 1983 treatise on the genre Danse Macabre. He sees the possessed Reagan symbolizing the middle-aged viewers, the outspoken youth protesting the Vietnam War. Danny Perry likewise notes the symbolic and real fragmentations throughout the film. With the world in such disorder, the devil can make a dramatic entrance. Well, you vote for Tricky Dick, eh? Yeah. Since film, the movie has become one of the most famous of all. And also the film was nominated for an Academy Award, and it was nominated for, let's see, 1, 2. Nominated for 10 Academy Awards, but only won Best Screenplay based on the material from another medium for William Peter Blatty. It's kind of pity because look, Linda Blair was nominated for an Academy Award for Best Supporting Actress, and she was like a kid at the time. Kind of pity. No, wait, not. Oh, they didn't won one. There's two. This film won 2 Academy Awards, and those are, screenplay and best sound. Okay. Pity. They sure gave Linda Blair an Academy as well for her role. After the hell she went through as a child. Including Golden Globes, which they actually won 5 Golden Globes for Best Motion Picture, Best Actress in Motion Picture. Well, wait, never mind. It's just Motion Picture. Best Supporting Actress for Linda Blair. Nice. Best Director, Best Screenplay, and I think that's it. Yeah. Wait. Let me try. Okay. Director. Okay. Damn, William. You got William Peter. You got 2 awards. One for Academy Award and one for a Golden Globe. Why not this one more Golden Globe but not only one Academy Award? Well, you have The Godfather. So I could be explaining that. But yeah, folks, I think there were sequels and prequels. The second one and the third one. Oh boy. And there's one coming up, a reboot, which is said to be released on October 13th of this year. I want to see how this will go when Five Nights at Freddy's coming out on the 25th. I want to see this because they're going to release the film. I think it was okay. It says on the 13th, and Five Nights at Freddy's released when? The 15th or the 25th? No, I think it's on the 25th. Yeah. So this is gonna be like a competition. Wait, Five Nights at Freddy's was done by who? Warner Brothers, I think. Yeah, I think it might be done by Warner Brothers. I gotta check. It'd be a hard competition. You got 2 horror films, the reboot and the Five Nights at Freddy's film. I think Five Nights at Freddy's might easily win this one because, well, if the Mario movie can, this one can too. But yeah, folks, I think that'll be it for today. And yeah, if you've seen The Exorcist, hey, I recommend watching it because hey, it's a good movie. This film actually scared the shit out of people and holds the record, I think. But yeah, if you're one of those religious fanatics, screw it. Watch it. Enjoy it. Because even though you're religious, it doesn't mean you have to wear it like a badge. You're just a human being. Just watch it. Enjoy it. And do a review on it. Like the rest of us do. But until then, have a great day, everybody. And if you're new to the channel, remember to subscribe, hit the bell so you won't miss any of our great content. Like this video, comment down below, and remember our goal is to hit 1 million subscribers or at least 500k. Well, it's already been 11 years, so let's go for another try. I think round 5. But until then, have a nice summer, have a great day. Until then, see you next time. Peace out.